while we're here, what's my money? Yeah, 200. That's too low. Okay, he can probably learn some of these spells. So armor and shield.
Spell has been added to my teachings. Spell has been added to my teachings.
Yeah. We are not going to... Maybe we'll take the shield. I think this is just a weaker version of the shield spell. So when we get the chance to rest, we have to change it to shield. Now that we're here, our low money count will be somewhat of a hindrance. So I think we can talk to O before we leave. Actually do some quests. We really could use the money mainly. And we have to do some killing here anyway. Oh! You see a man standing stock still. He isn't moving a muscle. On closer examination it appears he isn't even breathing, just standing. His eye sockets are empty holes in his face. Contained within their bounds is a flat grey light that seems to dance with possibility. Looking into the sockets, the eerie empty feeling of a limitless void shivers through you, as if you had gazed into a sliver of eternity. The head slowly spirals towards you. You notice that no muscle appears to move under the skin as he turns, and he speaks in a pure bell-like tone. Well met, wanderer. Have you forgotten again? You have forgotten again, haven't you? Yeah, do you know me? As he opens his mouth, you get that feeling of eternity again. Inside his mouth you see no tongue or teeth. It's almost as if the man were a shell surrounding an illimitable expanse. I have spoken with you before, and always you forget. Your endless quest to discover yourself ends always in your amnesia. You draw close to the truth and recall. Let us hope that you will have the strength to endure your existence. How do you know this? I know that you, like a fly, rise up from the wreckage of your old shell, buzz for a time and then curl up and die at the window of truth. You bumble about the pain, seeking light without any plan to your third action, fall exhausted when you fail. You alight on others to feed from them for a time, and move on with no regard to them. I have watched you come here and listen to your words, and watch you move away no wiser. Will you learn from your mistakes, Seeker? Hey, who are you? I am O. For some reason when he speaks his name, it sounds like he's speaking of much more than a single letter, as if the speaking of his name contained untold possibilities and nuances. No human tongue could ever create such a sound. Okay. What are you? It is my name. It is the name of a portion of eternity. I'm a letter in the divine alphabet. Understanding me leads to understanding existence. I'm writ in the true names of half of everything. My being encompasses truth. I'm mathematic, organic, and metaphysic. Yeah, and what does that actually mean? The divine alphabet is writ in the name of everything that exists, from the seed of the heart of the elemental planes to the core of the great beyond. My brothers, sisters, a single word translates into the two in your mind, and I reads across all that is, was, or ever shall be. We are thought, and reality, and concept, and the unimaginable. Hey, what the hell are you doing here? Why, I'm watching the ebb and flow of mortality. What do you see? You mortals are like wasps. You build your life's nest from the slimmest of branches, and when the wind shakes your home life tree, You seek to sting the wind to death instead of realizing your foolish mistakes, attempting to repair the damage you have caused yourselves and learning from your experience. You bring harm to any who have the misfortune to plunder near you in your time of pain and distress. My advice to you, and to all mortals, stop acting like an insect and start acting sentient. Okay. There was some other option we missed. Okay, then that means you know all the secrets of existence, doesn't it? I know parts of many of them. Without a connection to my brothers, sisters, I am but a letter, alone. I am a symbol. Combined, we are language and power. So you don't know. I did not say that. A letter is still a powerful force, even on its own. Allow me to show you. He opens his mouth wider and wider still. The mask of his face tears around his eyes, mouth and nose, revealing that hint of eternity you glimpsed earlier. You are lost in it, adrift in it, a part of it. You return to your mundane senses and realize that all has vanished. Yet somehow your horizons have expanded. Enlightenment has brushed you, however briefly, across the brow. That was indescribable. And we got a permanent +1 to wisdom that encounter. So now we have an exceptional wisdom and willpower. 3 points. That's nice. We could use more intelligence though, definitely. I think I'll... For proceeding with anything else, there are quite a few things we could do even here. I want to make my main character a thief, so we have the most of the bases covered.
All right.
Fight. I'm not gonna use any real tactics against street thugs. Maybe I'll put one back at the rear so they have a harder time escaping the fight.
I'm gone.
Because in this game there aren't any rules like there are in the later D&D games, like opportunity attacks and things like that make escaping from a battle a bit harder. Here you can just run away and you don't really suffer from it in any way. Actually, I am not sure who the... You can change character classes freely, but you need someone to teach you. So if you want to be a thief, you need to have thieves to do it. I think Dakan can make me a fighter and mage, but we don't get a thief in our party for some time, so I have to find someone else.
I'm gone.
I think the mage and thief trainers will be in Ragpicker Square.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
I'm fairly certain they are. But I haven't. I'm absolutely certain about the mage trainer. But I'm not so sure about the thief when I haven't played a thief, I think, ever in this game. I don't really when thinking about the game, it never really occurs to me I wish I had a thief here. Maybe in a few places at the start, but never later, almost ever. And the user interface is a bit odd, so I'm not sure I can bound the thieving abilities to quick keys. So I may have to use this, go through these menus every time I want to do
I'm
anything
gone.
with that thief, so it might be a pain in the ass to play. I think Carver is a thief trainer. Yeah, she's a... well, let him explain. This man is whistling a cheerful tune and playing with a well-kept fighting knife. As you approach him, he stops whistling and gives you a curious look. What do you want? My name's Carver, Cutter. I'm a thief for hire, in the employ of Sharegrave, the boss of the collectors you see around this square. He pays me mostly to learn his lads to be real quiet-like, and how to fight if they run into a spot of trouble. That's likely the only questions I'll answer for ye, Cutter. He sniffs and shrugs. Okay, thief for hire, could you train me? Sure, if you're a spot of chink. No, I haven't. That's fine, I'm gonna cuff ye. Now that's it. You avoid Carver's blow, not bad, Cutter. Now you about the spot of chink. Okay, we have to spell them. No, we're not gonna do it now. This reason is, I think, weapon proficiency. We have 3 unused, and I think you need to be a fighter to allow to put them somewhere, and that's because you need to train them. You can't just push a button and increase them. You have to find a trainer that can train you to use a weapon. So actually, we need to find a weapon trainer. After we have put them on a few weapons, we can come back to be a thief. Mainly, I'm looking to
Done.
get at least 1 point in the gloves weapon. I think it's the
Done.
only weapon left that we can't use that thief could potentially use. And the reason we want it is because there are some potentially good gloves, and if we have no skill in it, then it will be terrible. We'll get negatives to hitting and damage potentially, so I just don't want to risk it. I want to get it out of the way.